Hello everybody, I greet you now. We get problem we want solve today for the board. The problem now, factorize the following. The number one now, x squared plus 6s plus 5. The second one now, x squared plus 12x plus 11. The third one now, a squared plus 14a plus 13. The fourth one now, b squared plus 8b plus 7. The last one now, y squared plus 9y plus 8. So this problem now we want solve today. We will solve them one after the other. Please watch this my video to the end so that you will fully understand how to factorize. So stay tuned as I start with number one. So the number one we want to solve for about today now, factorize x squared plus 6s plus 5. Solution. So the very first thing we will do, we will use this one multiply this one. So we use this one multiply this x squared times what? 5. It will give us 5x squared. Now the first step is that. So we're going to look for two numbers when if we add them together we will get 6. If we multiply them together we will get 5. So what thing we will do to help us get this these two numbers? Now first thing we will do, we will find the factors of 5. We will find the factors of 5, and the factors of 5 now 1 and 5. So the factors of 5 now 1 and 5. Now only two factors 5 get. So if you check very well, if you add 1 and 5 you will get 6. If you multiply 1 and 5 you will get what? 5. So these two numbers then be the best number when we add and we multiply. So we're going to now introduce x and 5x. So we don't introduce x to this number now. So these two numbers here will go substitute this 6. So this 6 here. So we will write the equation like this now: x squared plus x plus 5x plus 5. Now instead of us writing 6x, we now we write x plus 5. Now let's check out something again. If you multiply x times 5x, you will get what? 5x squared. If you add x plus 5x, you will get what? 6x. You see that number may be the best number that we will use. So this 6x now don't substitute. We don't substitute this one x plus 5 to what? To this 6x. So we will not go write this one again. So when we don't get to this level, we will use what they call factorization by grouping. So we will group this expression now. So we will get we'll group this one into two parts. We'll group this one into two parts. So if you check very well, the common factors here now x. You write them outside. You write open bracket x plus 1 close bracket. Now the common factors here now what? 5. You open bracket. You now write x plus 1 close bracket. Now to find out whether this thing I write here are true, if you multiply this by this, you get x squared. If you multiply x with 1, you get what? X. Now let us come to this place now. So if you see, if you multiply 5 with x, you get what? 5x. if you multiply 5 with 1, you get what? 5. You say the thing dey very correct. So you can now see now, you now factor this one out of this expression. So you will get x plus 1 close bracket, then you now write this one x plus 5. Now this one become the final answer to the first question number 1. So if you follow this step, you will see say you will get this answer. So we want to go to question number 2. Remember I said na 5 questions now we wan solve. So we dey go to question number 2 now. Now within number 2 now, we want to solve question number 2. And the question number 2 now, factorize x squared plus 12x plus 1. Solution. Remember when we solve number 1, the first thing we do now, we use this one to multiply this. Well, we go use them for this one again. So we say x squared times 11, get what? 11x squared. So now the first step is that. So we'll look for two numbers. If we add them together, we'll get 12. If we multiply them together, we'll get 11. So another thing we'll do, let us find the factors of 11. The factors of 11. The factors of 11 are 1 and what? 11. 1 and 11 are the factors of 11. So if we add them together, we'll get 12. If we multiply them together, we'll get what? 11. So we introduce x now. So we'll now write x and what? 11x. Again, if you ask x plus 11x, we'll get 12x. But if we multiply 11x and 11, we'll get what? 11x squared. So now these two, that will be the best one. Now we will put down. So this one will now substitute this. This one will take the place of what? 12x. So we write x squared plus x plus 11x plus what? 11. So remember, we will use factorization by grouping. So we will group this one, this expression. So we will get, if we group and we will get something like this. So we'll now find the common factor between this one here. The common factor there is what? X, open bracket, x plus what? 1. Yeah, plus, if you find the common factor there is what? 11. So you write 11, open bracket, x plus 1. If you want to check whether what you do, you want to check whether they correct. If you multiply x times x, you got x squared. X times 1, you got x. Yeah, 11 times x, you get what? 11x. 11 times 1, you get 11 times 1, you get what? 11. It shows that the work when you do it, they correct. So after that, you go factor this one out of this expression. You now get x plus 1, close bracket, then remaining x what? Plus 11. So now the final answer to this problem. Remember, if you expand this, you will still get this one backward, and so the thing they work. If you expand this, you will get this back, but that one will be another class. So let us go to question number 3. Now we did question number 3. We want to solve question number 3. Remember from the beginning now, 5 questions, 1 solve. So the same procedure we'll use for 1 and 2, and the same procedure we'll use to solve this one. So solution. So first thing now, to multiply this with this, we'll get what? 13a squared. The same step. Then again, we look for two numbers, so we'll add them together, we'll get 14. We'll multiply them together, we'll get what? 13. So let us find the factors of 13. The factors of 13 are 1 and what? 13. So if you add 1 and 13, you get what? 14. But if you multiply them together, you get what? 13. So now if we introduce a now and what? 13a. So these two will take the place of what? 14a. So we're going to write a squared plus a plus what? 13a plus what? 13. So again, we'll group them again. Factorization by grouping. So the common factor here now, a, open bracket, a plus 1, close bracket, plus the common factor here is what? 13, open bracket, a what? Plus 1. You see, they are the same. So if you factor this one out, you get a plus 1, close bracket, a plus what? 13. So the same step. So now the answer to this question number 3. Now I'm going to go to question number 4. Hello everybody. So within question number 4 now, we want to solve question number 4. Remember now 5 questions now one solve. We will follow the same step one we don't use from the very beginning of this class. So solution. So we use this one to multiply this. We will get 7b squared. So again, we look for two numbers. We add them together. We will get 8. If we multiply together, we'll get what? 7. So let's take the factors of 7. The factors of 7 are 1 and what? 7. So if we introduce b, so this one b and what? 7b. If we add this one together, b plus 7b, we get 8b. If we multiply b and 7b, you get 7b squared. So this one will take the place of 8b. So now what we will write b squared plus b plus 7b plus what? 7. We use factorization by what? Grouping. We group them. So what is the common factor between this b squared and b? Now b, you bring it out. So b plus what? 1, close bracket. Now the common factor here now what? 7. You bring the b, bring 7 out, open bracket, b what? Plus 1. Again, if you multiply it by this, you get b squared. If you multiply b with 1, you get b. 7 times b is what? 7b. Then 7 times 1 gets 7. So you factor this one out, you get b plus 1, close bracket, b, open bracket, b what? Plus 7. So now the solution to question number 4 will be this. So now I want to go to the question number 5. Which one? Maybe the last one for this class. Hello my people. This one is the last part of the question, which is factorize y squared plus 9y plus 8. Remember from the beginning of my class, I said we'll go solve 5 questions. Now this one will be the last one when we want to solve. So pay attention as I explain the last question, which is factorize y squared plus 9y plus 8. As usual, a step will normally follow. Solution. So we'll multiply this one with this one first. So y squared times 8. Y squared times 8. It will give us 8y squared. Again, we'll look for the factors of 8. Remember, we want to look for two numbers. One will add together, we'll get 9. If we multiply them together, we will get 8. So let's take the factors of 8. The factors of 8 now 1 and 2, 4 and 8. So all these one are the factors of 8. But we need 2 out of them that if we add together, we will get 9. If we multiply them together, we will get 10. If you look very well, closely, you will see if I take 2 and 4, e no go fit work, because if I add 2 and 4, I no go get 9. But if I multiply 2 and 4, I go get 8. So we no fit pick that one. So the next one, 1 and 8. If I add 1 and 8 together, I go get 9. If I multiply 1 and 8, I go get 8. So we will pick the best one to pick now, 1 and 8. So again, we introduce y and 8y. So if I add y and 8y, I go get y. If I multiply y and 8y, I will get 8y squared. So another one, the best one. So this one will take the place of what? 9y. So now what we go write? We go write y squared plus y plus 8y plus 8. So this one don't take the place of 9. Again, we apply factorization by grouping. We group them like this. So the common factor here now, y. Bring the y out, you'll be left with y plus 1, close bracket. Again, the common factor here now, what? 8. You bring 8 out, y plus 1. So you factor this one out. If you factor and you get y plus 1, open bracket, close, then y plus 8. Final answer. So then this one will be our final answer. So if you enjoy my class, all the classes from the beginning to the end, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share my video. Until I will see you in my next class. Bye bye.